Australia has introduced faster visa processing with new immigration reforms. Australia has launched a major upgrade to its immigration processing system aimed at reducing visa waiting times and improving transparency for applicants. The reform, introduced on March 6th, includes new service-level targets and an AI-powered visa assessment system to accelerate application reviews. This update highlights Australia's new immigration processing reforms, including the introduction of an AI-powered visa processing system designed to improve efficiency. It also outlines newly established processing targets for key visa categories, the rollout of real-time application tracking for applicants, and the potential impact on employers and international students as they navigate Australia's evolving immigration landscape. Australia has introduced a major upgrade to its immigration processing system, aimed at cutting down visa waiting times and giving applicants greater transparency. The reform, which came into effect on March 6th, includes newly defined service benchmarks and an AI-driven visa assessment system designed to speed up application processing. This update outlines Australia's latest immigration changes, particularly the rollout of an AI-powered system intended to improve efficiency in handling visa applications. It also highlights newly established processing targets for key visa categories, the introduction of real-time application tracking for applicants, and the expected impact on employers and international students as they navigate Australia's evolving immigration landscape. Let's begin with Australia's new immigration processing reforms. The Australian government has implemented nationwide reforms to modernize visa processing and reduce lengthy delays that affected applicants throughout 2025. The overhaul follows recommendations from the Migration System Review, aiming to improve efficiency, transparency, and predictability for visa applicants and employers. One of the key objectives of the reform is to streamline the processing of high-demand visa categories, particularly skilled worker and student visas, which are essential for Australia's labour market and education sector. Let's start with Australia's latest immigration processing reforms. The Australian government has introduced nationwide changes to modernize the visa system and address the long processing delays experienced by applicants throughout 2025. These updates follow recommendations from a comprehensive review of the migration system, with the goal of improving efficiency, increasing transparency, and creating more predictable outcomes for both applicants and employees. A major focus of the reform is to simplify and speed up the processing of high-demand visa categories, especially skilled worker and student visas, which play a critical role in supporting Australia's workforce needs and education sector. We then look at the AI-powered visa processing system. A central feature of the reform is the introduction of an AI-enabled rules engine used to triage visa applications. This automated system checks applicant data, including biometric information, against border security databases. Applications considered straightforward are processed automatically, while complex cases are flagged for manual review by immigration officers. This technology allows the Department of Home Affairs to focus human resources on higher-risk applications while speeding up decisions for routine cases. Next, we explore new service targets for key visa subclasses. Next, we turn to the AI-powered visa processing system. A key element of the reform is the rollout of an AI-driven rules engine designed to triage visa applications more efficiently. This automated system reviews applicant information, including biometric data, and cross-checks it against border security databases. Applications that are deemed low risk and straightforward can be processed automatically, while more complex cases are identified and referred to immigration officers for further assessment. This approach enables the Department of Home Affairs to concentrate its human resources on higher risk applications, while speeding up decisions for routine cases. Following this, we examine the newly introduced service targets for major visa subclasses. The Department of Home Affairs has also introduced legally binding service-level targets for the country's 10 most commonly applied visa categories. Key benchmarks include the subclass 482 Temporary Skill Shortage Visa, which has a target processing time of 15 days, and the subclass 500 Student Visa, which has a target processing time of 25 days. These updated timelines mark a major improvement compared to late 2025, when processing periods often extended to around 3 months for skilled worker visas and up to 5 months for student visas. After that, we discuss real-time application tracking for applicants. Another important improvement is the launch of a new customer portal that enables applicants to monitor their visa applications in real time. Through this portal, individuals can track file movement, receive updates, and upload additional documents if requested. The new system aims to address long-standing complaints about the lack of communication during visa processing. Previously, applicants and sponsors often received no updates while waiting for decisions. We also examine the impact on employers and international students. The faster processing system is expected to benefit both employers and educational institutions across Australia. Employers in sectors such as mining, technology, and healthcare have been dealing with ongoing labor shortages, often struggling to plan recruitment due to inconsistent visa processing times. With clearer and more reliable processing targets now in place, businesses can confidently restart their international hiring plans. Universities are also optimistic that faster visa decisions will rebuild trust among international students. Educational institutions believe these improvements could help Australia compete more effectively with countries like Canada and United Kingdom, which drew higher numbers of international students in 2025 due to more efficient visa processing systems. In conclusion, Australia's immigration reform represents one of the most substantial upgrades to its visa processing system in nearly 2 decades. With the introduction of AI-driven technology, faster service benchmarks, and real-time application tracking, the government is aiming to deliver quicker decisions and improved transparency for applicants. However, faster processing could also mean quicker refusals if applications are incomplete or inaccurate. Overall, these changes reflect a significant move toward a more streamlined and modern immigration system. Applicants are strongly encouraged to submit well-prepared and accurate applications to take full advantage of the new process. Thanks for watching. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest Australia immigration news and visa updates. See you in the next update.